In this video, I'm going to go over 9 different ways that Desert Winds Painting can improve their online visibility with a couple small tweaks. And we're going to look at some conversion elements that would help make their website convert more visitors into actual estimates. So let's jump right in here. This is part of a mini series that we're doing looking at local painting companies in Albuquerque, going over the opportunities that are available for them, the mistakes that might be costing them opportunity, and everything in between. So you can follow along, learn from everybody else, and start implementing these things to help your business grow. Let's get into it. So first things first, if we do a search for Desert Winds Painting, there's some stuff in here that needs some attention right away. The first thing that you'll notice is that the business is listed with different names. So there's Desert Winds Painting, and then there's also Desert Winds Paint and Repair. It's the same company, but it's going under different names and different platforms, which could create some confusion, not only for the searcher, but also for Google and other search engines trying to figure out, is this the same business? So it's sort of like moving in 2 different directions at the same time. We want things growing together to be most effective. Another thing that I noticed here really quick was that there's an extra Google business listing for their business in Farmington. What's really neat about this business and the highlight that we're doing here today is that they're in 2 cities, Farmington, New Mexico and Albuquerque, New Mexico. And so there's implications for how you set this up correctly to maximize its effectiveness. So the first thing is the brand search that we just talked about. Then we have this duplicate issue in Farmington that should be taken care of. It should be rolled up into the original. Okay, it should just be one listing. And the other thing is, you'll note, and it might be hard to see on your screen here, when you click on the website link in the Google Business Profiles, they both go to the home page. And if it's set up ideally, you would want those links to go to a page dedicated to Albuquerque for the Albuquerque listing, a page dedicated to Farmington for the Farmington listing. Okay, so if we look here at the Albuquerque listing, you'll also notice that the service area is set up for Farmington area. And that's wrong. So that needs to be addressed, and it needs to be moved to Albuquerque, where the listing is theoretically set up. There is no physical location for it, which is another thing that Google gives a big priority to businesses that have a physical location that's listed here on Google. So those are things that could have a really big impact if the changes are made. Now, one thing that they're doing here is taking advantage of these Google updates, and then I wanted to show you over here on the Farmington listing, they're taking advantage of this product section. So in here, you can add all these things and make your Google business profile a lot like a website where people can interact and click through. The more activity that people are taking on your Google profile, the better its visibility is going to be, because these activity signals Google takes really seriously. If you click into them, there's opportunity to further optimize this by putting a clickable link, but also filling out this description to share more about what the individual services are. So a little bit of an opportunity here for Desert Winds to fill out this particular section on the Google Business Profile. Now, the part that I'm really excited to share with you, where I think you're going to learn a lot, is on the website conversion side. So there's some elements here that I think need to be cleaned up for this website to really hum along and convert at the highest rate possible. So first thing I noticed here is this form that's what we say above the fold. It's here on the first screen that you land on. This is an excellent use of this real estate, and I think it's an underrated thing that people don't put this form here front and center, easy for people to fill out. So that's a big +1 from me. Now, what I think is lacking in terms of calls to action on this page and on this website in general is, look how far I'm having to scroll before I'm shown another opportunity to get a quote or get an estimate, right? Boom, here's the first one, and I've scrolled like 2 times, okay? There should be another opportunity in here somewhere. There is one here. The portfolio, there should be another one around here. Okay, so it's better towards the bottom, but we're like losing a lot of opportunity at the top. And I think you shouldn't be scared to put more opportunities for people to reach out. The second thing I think that's just not a good idea is having 2 phone numbers in the navigation. I understand why the business would do this, because they do operate out of 2 areas, but this is a hard thing for people to have to navigate, particularly on mobile devices, is which one to call. So I think that having one single phone number listed with a phone tree on the back end, if it needs to be the case, would be a more ideal setup, because you just want one phone number for the user to be able to call. Now, you could have on the Farmington page on the website the Farmington number, and the Albuquerque page the Albuquerque number, and you can set up a website to do that. I think that's just a missed opportunity here. The other thing is, like, we don't need all the social icons at the top. That's just cluttering things. And when I looked at this on the mobile version, there was no phone number to call. No click to call, no symbol, nothing. And that's another huge missed opportunity for conversion. So don't sleep on the ability to make that phone number visible, make it one single phone number, so you reduce the friction of people trying to reach out. We have 2 more recommendations here to round out our top 9. And this is a big one. You'll notice on every single page on this website, if you hover over the title of it, everything is about Albuquerque. But the business is also in Farmington. So the problem with this is that all the pages are geared towards Albuquerque. Well, what about Farmington? People searching in Farmington may or may not find that Google business listing right away, so they're just not getting found. All right, so I would have all of these core pages, these service pages and stuff that are in here, I would have everything more generic. So if it's about exterior home painting, don't put the words Albuquerque all over the place. Just make it about exterior home painting. Then what you would do is you would create additional pages that are about exterior home painting in Albuquerque. And you could, and I'll share this in some of the other audits that we're doing in the other videos, you can change the URL to better match and include those keywords for the different areas that you're targeting. So this might seem like a small thing, but it's a really big deal when you have a business that's operating in 2 different geographies. Okay, the last thing that I would say here is more service pages that go into better detail of all the individual things that this company does would be best. So if they are doing deck staining, if they are doing stucco, if they're doing, and let's see, maybe they don't do stucco, but every single service that you offer and the specific things that you do should be included in your service pages. And if not, you could cover them in a blog. And that's another great opportunity that's not really being deployed here. Blog can help you showcase some of the work that you're doing. And as I shared in another video for Mike's Quality Painting, it's a big opportunity for you to get hyper-targeted searchers by deploying the strategy that I shared in that video. So that's a lot of stuff, right? If you want help implementing things like I've shared here in this video for your business, I'm going to put some information in the description or the comments below this video. You can check it out. You can schedule a call with me. You can look at some of the other information on our website about how to get more found online, and then you can check out some of the other videos that we're doing as a part of this series. So with that, tag a friend who might benefit from this information, and with that, we'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.